It's like a car. A car drives better when it's clean. You know what I mean? You just feel better when that hair is done
It
right.
is.
You know what
Feels
I'm
so
saying? Huh?
good.
Yeah. Us guys, we get it high and tight and all right. What you know about that, Jada Sullivan? Right? Good deal. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing fantastic on this Tuesday morning. I apologize for that little hiccup. But the wife is numero uno in my life, and she needed something, and I need to make sure that she's took care of, right? So, hope everybody's doing good this morning. My name's Chad Free, and I am coming to you live just outside of Greenville, South Carolina, and I'm a wealth strategist. And I believe that true wealth is an abundance of everything that you value. And the only way to get there is to take control of your mindset and your money. And those two things actually prevent people from ever experiencing and pursuing their purpose because they're so focused on surviving that they don't even know, they don't have any time or capacity to think about thriving. And so that's my mission. That's my calling. And it sounds so easy, but for some reason, it's just really, really, really hard for people to do. So before we get started, let's start out with our affirmations. You notice, Brock, I got my shirt on today, right? Wake up, wake up, wake up. All right, all together, let's say it. I am created on purpose for a purpose, and you are created on purpose for a purpose. Now, I'm going to make a little funny here, and look, I am who I am, and I'm transparent, and authentic. I like to people watch at the airport. Anybody like to people watch at the airport? And this is bad, y'all, but I'm a human, right? Some people you scratch your head, but I have to catch myself. This is really bad, y'all. This is a two-edged sword, what I'm about to say. But I have to, I if I'm truly meaning that affirmation, that person, those people, they're created on purpose for a purpose too. Right? We're all one of one. Like literally, some more than others. You know what I mean? That I don't know if woo, yeah, I just had to get that off my chest. But anyway, just to have a little funny here. So two Tuesdays ago, I asked the question, why not you? Why not you? Actually, it was why not me? Right. And I think that stuck with Brock a little bit. Hopefully it stuck with somebody else. Now I'm gonna do something else a little off track. D Owens, I'm not asking you to come off mute or anything like that, but have you done your research and truly thought this out about what you're about to have in your house? You're about to have a Texas tornado Tasmanian devil
That's
that
what I'm
is
afraid of. Yep.
so cute. It's so sweet, but I promise you, just shoot me a text and just whatever. I mean that thing, those dogs, there's something else. I'm just making sure you're ready. You better wake up. You know what I mean? Be ready. That's all I gotta say. All right. So anyway, why not me? Why not me? That's what we talked about. So today I want to ask you a couple of questions. I want to ask you, what is your money doing for you? You know, when we ask the question, why not me? We're talking about mindset. See, that's a belief that you have to believe. Only you can believe and you control that belief, right? Why not me? Now, what is your money doing for you? We all work. We've all, you know, we know the script, been taught to go to school, work hard, study hard, make good grades. go to college, get a job, save, 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 save. And then one day we hope that we can enjoy the fruits of our labor. All right. So I want to ask you, is your money working as hard for you as you've worked to earn it? Guys, this is not a surface question. I'm going to be real serious about this. I really want you to think about it. Block everything out of your mind and let's think about this. Is it working as hard for you as you are working for it? Or are you literally at the mercy of whatever happens, happens? You've heard me talk about hopium. And I want to ask you this question too. If there were strategies or money moves that have been kept from you, or that Wall Street has lied to you about, when would you want to know about that? When would you want to know about that? Again, most people, they've been taught to play the game of putting their money away, put it in a 401k, put it in stock market, what have you. But do you realize that you're putting up all your money, you're taking on all the risk, and the people who are in control of it, they are making all the money. Now, I'm not telling you to go and just take all your money out of the stock market, or I'm not telling you to not put any in the stock market, but I want to read you a case study that I saw yesterday of someone who raised their hand and said, I want to take control of my money and my situation. Okay. And here's the deal. That is all it took. Raising your hand and saying, I want to know. That's the very first step. Most of us are so intimidated and anxious about money. Guys, that was the intent of the script, period. But I'm here to tell you that money shouldn't be your source dictating what you do. I know Chris and Zena were at the Aspire event, and then they went back to dive a little deeper to understand some of these money moves that the ultra wealthy do. I know Christian knows about some of these things. John Hart knows about some of these things. Wendy does. But I want to share something with you. This is going to blow your mind. And that's the intent. Because I want you to pay attention. This is a 60-year-old who has saved $300,000 in their retirement. Okay? If they just follow the script for the remaining time of their life and into retirement, the fourth quarter of their life, this is what they expect. All right? Using the S&P 500, they can expect to take out about $897,000 total in retirement income, pay about $269,000 in taxes, which takes them to $628,000, and leaving none to their family. Okay? Now, let me tell you about the person that raised their hand and said, I want to take full control of my money. This is a person, now listen, this is not for everybody. But this person went all the way. I'm talking triple black diamond money moves. Okay? They use leverage upon leverage upon leverage. That same situation you're gonna think I'm pulling your leg. 7.7 million in retirement income. 160,000 was paid in taxes, which means 7.6 million. Man, put a big dent in that retirement income, right? And guys, their potential estate was 20 million. 20 million. Now, do y'all want me to go over that again? Because I don't know if you got it. Sometimes people have to hear things 2 or 3 times. 628,000, guys, 628,000 in retirement income. Following the script, 7.6 million. That's huge. 12 times.
Chad, can I ask a question real quick?
Yes.
So on that money, because let's see, I think it was Amanda up here, like, how much do you have to start investing and stuff like that? And so did these people take the same amount? Like, were they contributing the same exact amount and they just got that drastic of a difference because they learned and did what you did?
Great question. So every situation is unique. This is a comparison of a 60-year-old with a $300,000 in their 401k and the same 60-year-old with 300,000 in their 401k. It is what they did with it once they learned these options. It definitely is projected. Yes. But it is leveraged. It is using your money to make money. It is using privatized banking strategies that have been proven that you must be disciplined to accomplish that. All right. So here's the deal. Control is the first step and the key to financial freedom. Raising your hand, doing this right here. I want to know what my options are. See, that's the question nobody's asking. Because the industry has made it so complex. Think about it. A lot of people are connecting dots these days. Yes or yes? Like that, Brock. They're starting to connect dots. So we all will admit that they don't teach us this in school. They don't teach us this in school. That's a purpose of it. But it takes people to say enough is enough. Guys, I've never liked a bully, ever. Matter of fact, I love that show that came on for a short stint called Bully Beatdown. Man alive, where they bring back a bully and they get an MMA fighter and they just, they just beat them down. But bullying is not just on the playground. Bullying is taking advantage of people who just don't know any better and knowingly doing so. How in the world they can put their head down at night, I don't know. But let's talk about something else too. All right, just so you understand. Let's talk about Wall Street fuzzy math. Now, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again, but averages, we talk about, do numbers lie? I think I talked about that a few weeks ago. Can numbers lie? Well, it depends on the story that it's telling. Now, these are extravagant, but I just want to prove a point. All right. Let's say that I could get you a 10% average rate of return over the next 4 years. See, that's the industry, what they're telling you. Hey, we'll get you 10% over the next 4 years, okay? And you see I'm nodding my head. I'm the professional. Yep. All right, so let's break down what that looks like and what it could look like. So if you gave me $100,000, the first year you lose 20%. The next year, you gain 20%. And if you want to write this down, you can to do the math. And then the next year, we lose 60%. And then the next year, we gain 100%. Again, this is kind of out there, but I'm proving a point that averages can lie to you. That is a 10% average rate of return. But in that fourth year, you now have $76,800. That is not a real rate of return. The real rate of return is negative 23%. Do you get that? How quick are we to jump on something like that? Let's get you a 10% rate of return over the next 4 years, average rate of return. Is that cool? Yep. Let's do it. Boom. Wake up. Wake up. If not for you, maybe it's somebody that you care about that could do better with their money. And a lot of us don't want to talk about money. We don't want to talk about money. We're scared to talk about money. It used to be politics, religion, and money. Now we're talking more about politics. Now we're talking about our faith, but we still don't want to touch money. We talk about our business, but we don't talk about our money. Business is doing good. Well, how about your money? What's your money looking like? How's your money IQ? That was something they were talking about at Aspire. And don't forget about taxes. So when you look at that account, your 401k or whatever, and it's in a qualified account, you ask people, well, how much of that is yours? You've heard this before. I know Christians heard it. How much of that is yours? Well, all of it. What you mean? That's fine. Right? No, you got a silent partner. You got a silent partner, and one day they gonna tell you how much they want of that. Right? I think he's actually said that before. Somebody comes to you, they're trillions in debt, but man, they got access to a lot of money. Hey, let's go into business together. You want to? You want to? Right? But I want you to put up all the money. You're going to take on all the risk. And in 20 years, I'll let you know how many shares I want. Good deal? Oh, no, it's not a good deal. Not a good deal at all. So I want you to know, I want you just to take control. That's what I want. I'm encouraging you to raise your hand and say, hey, what else is out there? Do I know all my options? That's it. Because what if on the other side of that stress, that anxiety, you really can take control and you really can see what that looks like, and that you're not going to be on the roller coaster for the rest of your life, and you're not going to be addicted to hopium anymore because you are in control of it. That's the question. So the wealthy have been using this for decades and decades. And this is a combinational approach with a bunch of strategies put together, right? And one of them, I'm just going to come out and tell you, one of them's life insurance. But immediately when we hear that word, we're whoa, no. Because that's the script that we've been taught. But banks have more of their cash stuffed away in life insurance than anywhere else. That's where they're holding their money. You look it up. BOLI, BOLI, bank-owned life insurance. Matter of fact, it's It's what the financial titans are using, one of the main tools that they use to leverage their own money. So again, I'm not telling you to take all your money out of the stock market or anything, but what if you were able to leverage your own money to make more money in a stock that you have done a bunch of research on and believe in? That's a way. There are ways, but there's also ways to not, there's ways for you to take control of your money, have access to your money be responsive to change, and it be tax efficient. And there's your little cart, right? Cart. Control, access, responsive to change, and tax efficient. But you got to raise your hand to find out about it, because Main Street financial advice is not going to share that with you, because it's not profitable to the industry. Did we connect some dots this morning, guys? Did we connect some dots this morning? Here's the deal. Here's my ask. I am wanting to scale this in a big, big way. It's a mission. You guys know I get yayed up about this. Why would I get a shirt that says wake up? My goodness gracious. Because that was me, guys. I was not in control of my money, and I was in the money business. See, I was relying on knowing the money moves over here of the wealthy, and thinking I knew the mindset of the wealthy, because I was very curious. I asked a lot of questions. I have worked with a lot of ultra wealthy people, but I realized on the inside, there was a void with a lot of these folks. You can have that mindset, you can have that money, but if you're empty on the inside, guys, that is not true wealth. Because we all want different things in our life, right? We all want different things, but I think we would all raise our hand and say that, you know what? I would love to have peace inside and not be worried when I lay down my head at night. And unfortunately, money is one of the things that keeps people's stress level so high and anxiety. But you must make that decision to take control of it. I need partners. Here's my ask. A lot of insurance companies, when I say that, I mean like independent property and casualty companies. What that is, that's folks who sell mostly home and auto and commercial accounts. Most of them have the license to be able to offer these strategies, believe it or not. And most of them have the people already. And so I'm looking for that partnership, but I don't want to just throw it out there, come one, come all, bring it on. I want people who are aligned, folks who you feel, maybe if you said, you know what, I need you to talk to this person because he's got a great heart, she's got a great heart. They are on a mission as well to do good for people. Those are the kind of partners that I want to partner with. And so I want to help as many people as I can. So anybody that you feel would be a fit or a match that I can talk to, I would love to hear back from you. I'm not going to call Michelle out, but Michelle, I saw some pictures the other day, and I think maybe you were there at the chamber event or something with a person that Ryan Insurance. See, I stalk, I'm looking. I'm always aware so I can be prepared on Tuesday to call you out, girlfriend. But that's the kind of person it looks like that person could possibly be somebody that I would want to connect with. Y'all like that? Man, I just come right out and ask it, didn't I? But I just want to tell you, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. And some people, you know, maybe they don't understand that. Well, that's where we come in and we can partner with them and offer those services to their people. And now they can say, hey, we have a financial division now that we can help you with your money. And guess what that's going to do? That's going to help their retention on that client as well. So if you want to know more about any of the things that I talked about, I want you to reach out to me. Reach out to me. Remember what I said. You just got to raise your hand. You got to raise your hand and say, hey, what are my options? And I'm not promising that I can help everybody. What's Derek say? I want to help anybody, but I'm not for everybody. There are certain requirements that, I mean, you got to have some money. You have to be able, you must be earning. You must be earning enough to put away some money. But what if I could show you how to take it out of your left pocket and just put it in your right pocket? You still own the money, but in your right pocket, it's a lot more powerful because you're not giving up control of it. Actually, you know what you're doing? You're taking control of it. So guys, I appreciate all of you. Oh, I am over. Oh my goodness. I wasn't looking at that. I was not looking at that. I apologize. Anybody got any questions before we hop off here? Anybody? I think my information is in the chat right there. Y'all can reach out to me. I'm so sorry. I like to land that plane right on time, but man, I was yayed up, Brock. I was yayed up.
Oh, Chad, the only thing that I would say is I attended an event hosted by JP Morgan last Wednesday, and it was called Women and Wealth. And they were saying pretty much exactly the same thing that you are saying, because there are some tax laws that are up for change, debate, discussion. And there's going to be like, especially like if our parents, like when are we leaving things to people? And like the huge tax law part of it was a huge part of it. And they're like, wealth is going to be eroded significantly if you don't know what to do with it. And so I say that to say that this isn't just something that you are saying. Like, this was JP Morgan. They brought in lawyers and behavioral psychologists to talk to us about the money mindset.
Yep. That's right. That's right. Good deal. Good deal. All right. Thank you, Becca. All right, guys. Listen, appreciate you all. I'll be back next Tuesday for another little mindset and money talk. Look forward to seeing you then. Tomorrow, who we got? Who we got tomorrow, Brock? Wednesday, 8:15. Jada in the house, F3. Y'all be here 8:15. You don't want to miss that. Appreciate you guys. I'm landing the plane. See ya. Gone.